I don't like talking about negative things. Never have, and I don't like reposting anything negative on Twitter. I don't like supporting negative things, anything like that. But I, what's been happening over the past month? It could be longer, but I think it's gotten big enough to it's even affected stuff on my timeline. Like in, I only really have art and music and fan made stuff on there, so it's very rare that things from outside pops in. But the amount of harassment, bullying, and just hateful comments that have been in the community as of late to people who have basically done nothing is bad. It's beyond terrible, and I don't like that. There's a lot of accounts that just are posting, why they like the series, screenshots, even fan art, and just saying like, this is so cute, that sort of stuff, just being very positive. And they've been under a lot of harassment recently, and unfortunately by a lot of people in the community. I'm not saying the community as a whole, but any part of the community that's doing it should be raised, and it should be told that this is happening, because it's not right. We can't call ourselves a positive or good community if that is happening to people who don't deserve it, because all they're, like I said, doing is posting about their opinions on the series and just having a bit of fun, talking to mutuals, all that sort of stuff. And the stuff I've seen has been very sad, and it's gone. Like, I've seen, unfortunately, artists in the past get pushed off the platform by people, and that's completely unacceptable. It's just not on. But unfortunately, that's been happening a lot more recently for stupid reasons, like, oh, you're not drawing the characters one to one, or the style that you're doing doesn't look good. And it's not only affecting artists, it's also affecting musicians, and again, just like normal accounts that are just posting about the series. And you just need to stop it. I don't understand why anyone thinks that's a good idea to do, to harass people about these things. I'm not saying you can't, share your own opinion, because you're allowed to, 100%, but it's in the way you go about it, because these people are just, posting their opinions and without any malicious intent, just saying things, and getting absolutely bombarded by people who disagree with them, but in the worst way possible. Like, bully, they're starting to bully, make fun of them, call them names, and I can't sit here and let that happen. I can't do much in the way of doing anything. I can really only spread the word about this is happening, and that we as a community, we see that, we need to just say, like, stop it. We need to stop it, come together, and just, it's not good that this is happening. It shouldn't be happening in the first place. But it's so sad over, especially the last couple of days, how a lot of these just fan accounts, just like I said, saying the reason why they like the series, are just getting bombarded, and there's nothing they can do about it. Sure, they've got a big following because there are people who agree with them, and I like seeing their positivity on the turd of a platform that is Twitter. So it's not their fault for having a giant following, but how dare you go out of your way and belittle them, make fun of them? That is not what the community is about. So, I just go outside, touch grass, and realise, hey, this isn't right. And again, we as a community, the good side of the community, we see this happening to anyone, we just need to band together to stop it. There's been horrible things happening, like doxing, over opinions on a 30-year-old franchise about a blue guinea pig that goes fast. I don't understand how you can go from disagreeing with someone, maybe a little argument, to that. You are the worst type of human being if you do that. You have no place on a platform like Twitter, and you have no right to have a platform. If it's a big account and they're doing it, you have no right to have the platform that you do. It is horrible. It is scary for the people who you're doing it to. It impacts their families because, it's impacting them off of the platform. Excuse me. And for what reason? You didn't agree with an opinion, or you didn't like that they were so positive. How dare you? How dare you do that? It is not your place to do that. It's nobody's place. You are allowed to enjoy your own things. You would feel horrible if somebody doxed, you for liking, I don't know, the Ninja Turtles. I couldn't think of anything. And, you would feel horrible. And rightfully so, because why? That is such a horrible feeling. It impacts your life. If you have if anyone's done that, I try to find the good in people. I can never, ever, ever recommend anything from a person who does that. I never want to support anyone who does that. And to be honest, they, again, like I said before, shouldn't have a platform if they do that. They're the scum of social media. And again, if we see stuff like that happening, as the good side of the community, we need to put a stop to it. Reports, block, all that stuff does help. And, it not only to try and get rid of these accounts, but to also show that the person who has unfortunately been doxed has support from the community. And if for some reason you've seen a piece of art and you've commented, this looks bad, it doesn't look on model and that sort of thing, don't do it again. You don't have to comment on everything you see. And for the artist who's put a lot of time and effort into it and they're really proud of it, they don't need comments like that. That's not constructive criticism, that's just bullying. So you're allowed to not like it, but sometimes it's better to not comment anything and just scroll past, because that's the magic thing about Twitter. You can scroll past things. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. So yeah, as a community, we need to do better. Help each other out. Try and get rid of these gremlins who are attacking just positive people who haven't done anything. And I'm just appalled at this whole situation. So yeah.